Dallas Cowboys.
Wow.
Jake Moody now ready to get this one started. And off we go from Dallas. On the return, here's Jalen Tolbert. Things going well so far. And nearly to the 35-yard line before he goes out of bounds.
What? Look, sound on. Hey, hold on. All right, so you.
At their own 33-yard line.
All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10.
Yeah!
Now the first run of the game for Javonte Williams. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard running backs say there's just sometimes you got to run into darkness. Just go where there is no lane and hope that something opens along the way. That linebacker said, not this time.
Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10. Dak out of the pistol. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground. Now, not surprising that his reputation preceded him here, Brock. They got double coverage on him to try and slow him down.
Yeah, that's what you get. When you're this good and you're this talented, you're going to get the attention, especially early in the game. Now, what kind of adjustments can he make offensively?
Prescott now on 3rd down. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. First time this game they've looked to him. And that brings up 4th and long. So an 0-2 start to the game for him, Brock. And not surprisingly, his team headed to the sideline after a 3-and-out.
I think it's going to take a few more incompletions before they start to panic, but that's far from the type of start they had planned for in this one.
And little to nothing on that return as the coverage team gets to him.
At the Cowboys' 44-yard line.
Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44.
Ready.
Daniels from the pistol.
Mm.
Left side. He's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out. They get 27 on the play. And that's going to give the Commanders a first down.
The numbers are pretty clear, Kate. You get explosive plays. Those explosive plays on drives lead to points. You can't ask for a better start offensively.
To the line and set. Here we go. First down.
Here we go.
Back motion's right.
Thank you.
Daniels on first down. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's tackled for a short gain. They'll come to the line here. 2nd and 9.
At the 15-yard line.
Out of the gun, Daniels. He gets it right back to McLaurin.
Mm.
Touchdown, Washington.
Okay.
The Commanders get a perfect start. They've gone up 6-0. Terry McLaurin with the touchdown. He finds one of his great receivers, Brock, and they are off to a great start to begin this ball game.
Yeah, it's such a positive offensively when you go find not just a few.
Yeah, I can't believe that nigga came by and just get smoked from me.
Defensively, this starts to shake the foundation of your preparation and makes you wonder what's in store.
Nah, Joe don't. We had a good conversation there at the end. You got something yet? Oh,
Here's Kevontae Turpin on the return.
nah, you just trying to get me to give him to him.
Inside the 20 on an uneventful effort.
The Cowboys take over 1st and 10 at their own 18-yard line.
Nah, that's my boy
Cowboys
right there.
just about set. Here comes
If I had, I would have
1st and
gave it to him. All I had was a little bit I had. When giving that up.
Power this forward, but he stopped it at the 2 yards.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8.
Start going to dispensary. Now I know where they moved it.
They stay on the ground with Williams. Ooh, they're on that one. 2nd down.
They moved it from Salem to Valley View.
Kate, I'll never forget walking into the Hall of Famer Dwight Freeney's meeting room with those defensive linemen. The late, great John Tierlink, his coach, he had a little sign up in his office, and it was sacks, and that money sign was the S, because ends and D linemen make their money with sacks. But you win games when they stop the run like that for a tackle for loss.
On 3rd down, here's Williams. Looks like they get about 4 out of it, but not close to the first. That brings up 4th down.
Fans love the long ball in baseball. It's like they got the home run derby, but you know what? Talk to managers, and they will tell you small ball can win too. Singles and doubles, you add them up, you could win a lot of baseball games. Football coaches will tell you get runs of that length. It may not be a home run, it may not score points, but it can do some serious damage.
Snap is off. It's Prescott. And there's a man there. It's intercepted.
God damn it.
And the
Thought he was going to go back.
football on the first turnover of the contest. The 4th down call ends in a defensive highlight as he picks
Nah,
up
he
the ball
hesitated.
and
It ain't
gets
like he's
these
going to
guys
make
off the
that
field.
cut.
You know, one way or
Didn't even
another,
make
it looked like they were going to get off the field that time, but it's so much sweeter as a defense to run off that field holding the ball. So many defensive coaches in this league preach it. It's all about the ball. It's all about the ball. It's all about the ball. Not only the energy you create on your side, but that little seed of doubt you put in the quarterback's mind the next time he goes out to throw it.
1st and 10 now. Here's Daniels. It's Cox. This is Ja'Cory Krosky-Merritt. And they bring him down at the 18-yard line.
I know that completion doesn't move the chains. I love it nonetheless. You make sure that defense is aware of every eligible player going out. And this time it was out of the backfield with the running back that shows he's adept at catching it as well.
2nd down give to Krosky-Merritt. And whatever they were trying to do there is not going to work. Defenders all over it, so they take him down for a loss.
Kate, it's amazing how fast these guys are on the field and how fast your fortunes can turn. 2nd and short run, you're feeling good about yourself. But with a negative play, well, now comes a critical 3rd down.
It's 3rd and 2. Now Daniels. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. He was looking for Terry McLaurin. And that leaves them with a decision to make on 4th and short. Well, he'd been perfect to that point on the drive, Brock. First time we've seen this coverage force him into a misstep in a while.
I know you hear me talk all the time, Kate, about the rhythm of an offense, right?
Yeah,
And I look at it through those optics so much. But it's the same thing defensively. You've got to get a stop, see the ball hit the ground to knock them out of that rhythm.
I keep saying COVID-19.
Play fake here. Daniels. And they'll turn it over down as that pass comes up empty and off the field they go.
Even the best receivers, they've got occasional breaks in concentration. You just never want to see it happen. One of the most important snaps of the game. If we know anything about this guy, though, it's he'll be up for the challenge the next time the ball comes his way.
Here's Williams to start the drive. A lot of space ahead. He cuts it to the right sideline, and he's out the clear. Hits the 20. There it is. Touchdown, Dallas. The Cowboys keep their drive alive and reach Pater one play later. Javonte Williams, the touchdown. Brandon Aubrey now on for the extra point.
What?
Right down the middle. It's good. And the Cowboys
Oh, no.
this game 7-7.
Brandon Aubrey to kick off for the Cowboys.
So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Ready, set.
Commanders starting out in a good spot here as they get set. 1st and 10.
Here we go, set. Go.
From the gun, it's Daniels. Caught by Deebo Samuel. And he's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stops.
To Deebo Samuel.
A whole bunch of credit goes to just about everybody on that offense. Guys up front didn't give the QB enough time to let that play develop. Excellent effort by that receiver to stay alive and for the quarterback to scan the field and find his completion.
Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5. Shotgun snap to Daniels. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Well, no look on his first look of the game, and it'll be 3rd and 5 coming up.
I think those big old boxing gloves might have made a better catch and a better call than receiver gloves right there for that one. It is going to be a fight to hang on the ball, and we just saw physicality personified.
3rd and short, Daniels. It's caught by McLaurin. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. He gained 11 on that play, and that's good for Washington 1st down.
First and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Play action now, Daniels. It's caught with McLaurin downfield. And he is in. Touchdown, Washington. The Commanders break the tie here in the 1st. Terry McLaurin with the touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game.
First thing you do as a quarterback, the first thing that you do when you get to the NFL level, if you haven't learned it earlier, is you scan those safeties. Do I got middle field open or close? Do I got a single eye or two eye? Is that post going to be available? Because if it is, big plays can follow.
Out to kick it away. Here's Moody. Turpin with a return. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down.
On the return, the Cowboys take over 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Dallas getting everybody set. They've got 1st and 10.
LeBron ain't gonna have it's home. Try to pass.
Okay, and the wide receiver is going to get it to begin the drive. He's able to drive that mile about a yard. Play made by Jerron Payne.
That's the kind of yardage it's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now 2nd down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
Here's Dak. Brought in by Jake Ferguson. And he takes this up to the 34-yard line. That's a gain of 4 on the play. He started the string of incompletions, Brock. You've told me this before. Getting that first one to connect feels really good.
Yeah, it just kind of settles you down and everybody else around you. Not too different than seeing the ball go through the net or make a nice birdie putt. Yeah, you just want to gain some confidence.
Running for the marker with Williams. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know and you may come back to. because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of a defense.
Here we go, 47. 26.
First and 10. Here's Prescott.
Oh, we're throwing.
Trying to get that one to CeeDee Lamb. And that'll bring up second down.
Okay, this quarterback gets out of the pocket, genuinely a coin toss whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put it in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
Here we go. 26.
Back to the air. Prescott.
But y'all gonna be knowing what
Brings
plays.
up incompletes and brings it
I know my plays. Yeah.
One quarter down for these two NFC East teams. It's a 14.
I was in no way. It was a fucking pass play. I know what I picked.
In just a moment. Second quarter all set to begin, and it'll be Cowboys football. They're looking at third and still 10 here.
26.
Running right, it's Williams. And he got it real close, but stopped just about a yard or so shy of that first down.
Some offenses, well, they prefer to go run in that RPO situation. It's a safer call, a little more conservative. But in this case, it gets them just as many yards as a short completion would have.
Offense isn't moving here. They are going for this on 4th and 1.
Here we go. Here we go. 26.
Going for it, it's Williams. And he's going to have this one down to the 37. So an 11-yard gain to back up the considerable gamble to go for it there on 4th down, Brock. They're moving the chains.
That's simply a bet being made that not only is your call or scheme better, but that your players just want it more than the big fellas on defense do. And clearly on that one, they did.
Draw play, this is Williams. He stopped after ripping off an 8-yard chunk. It's second down.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
Last run got him 9, so now they need one more here on second down. Working from the pistol, Prescott. Throw secured by George Pickens.
Stop.
And into the end zone he goes for a Dallas touchdown.
Should be 5 minutes.
Cowboys can tie it up in a second after cutting into the lead. George Pickens, the
All right, 6 minutes then. There's 6 minutes there.
Sure was a lot of trust on that play, Brock, and he proved worthy of it with that end result.
Yeah, good old receiver. Someone who just knows how to get it into the end zone is worth his weight in gold to a QB. And on that throw,
I gotta
there was
stop
trust
that.
there that he had a shot to find pay dirt.
Brandon Aubrey to kick off for the Cowboys.
Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. It's Deebo Samuel with the return. And they'll be looking at some decent field position. He's out of bounds up towards the 35.
First and 10 at their own 33-yard line.
First down now, ball at the 33. Daniels. And someone stepped in. It's intercepted. And the Cowboys get it back and are going to be set up at the 44. Worked through his progression. Nobody available. And by the time he checked it down to the back, oh, you could almost see it coming. A defender there to intercept it.
Because those defenders have clocks too. I mean, we get so enamored talking about a quarterback's clock, but defenders do as well, and they know when that quarterback's holding the ball and holding the ball, likely a check down is coming. That is just smart defensive play.
Williams now on first and 10. And they're able to grind him to a halt after a pickup of 4.
That is simply a stay on schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
So gain of 5 on that first down. Let's see if they can repeat that performance now here on second.
Here we go. Sliding. 26.
Another run for Williams. And they're going to keep moving forward, Brock, down inside the opposing 30. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down.
Ooh, I like that. I really like that execution to move the chains. Now that third down call that they had ready, well, they can stick it right back in their pocket for a later occasion.
Yeah, here we go. Sliding. 26.
Going to the ground again on first. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for first and goal.
Oh, that vision he has when he gets into space like a chess master. Seeing multiple moves ahead of time. He knows who's going to attack and in what angles, and he maneuvers his way through before someone could finally get to him.
This offense in position now. It's first and goal.
Sliding. Here we go, 47. 26.
Dak off the play fake. Flushed out of the pocket.
Oh, he went. Oh my God, he didn't stop.
And the Commanders will be set up at the 20-yard line following that interception.
Stop, bitch.
You know exactly what I don't like there, Kate. It's only first and goal. You got a couple more plays in your pocket to get in the end zone. Instead, you put the ball in harm's way on your very first crack, and now well, that defense has an opportunity to bail themselves out exactly what they just did.
All right, the Washington offense is set. Here comes first and 10.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
Play action now with Daniels. Drops this one off to Krosky-Merritt. And this is going to be a 4-yard gain. They're out to the 24.
Kate, I don't know why every once in a while I get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. One of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
Back to throw. Here's Daniels. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Now is Terry McLaurin on the target. And it'll be 3rd and 5 coming up. They were looking for him again, Brock, and for a moment, we thought he had another catch. But then that contact knocked the football from his hands.
Kind of become a victim of his own early success. Not too different, Kate, than a pass rusher that gets a sack. You know what happens? Got to slide to him, got to chip to him. You get a receiver that gets it going like this, you know more contact and more focus is coming his way.
And he's out of bounds, but what a great play there, Brock. He's got him into field goal range. It's a huge pickup on the play. And that's going to give the Commanders a first down.
Come on, come on. Hey,
We've got a man in motion.
Ready.
To throw again, it's Daniels. Throwing the out route complete. And he's out of bounds on a gain that takes him into the red zone, Brock, inside the 15. They get 18 yards out of it and a new set of downs.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
Bringing the offense up to the line. 1st and 10.
Bronco 80.
Hey,
From the red zone on first.
so this is my baby. He's half Indian, half Chinese. He said, buddy, it's AI.
Brought to a halt. They're going to say at the 5-yard line.
So he did.
After plenty of scoring already, we have reached the 2-minute warning. Stay with us. More from AT&T Stadium coming up. Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1.
Get it. Go.
Again, Daniels to the air. And he's not going to escape this. The Cowboys take him down. And they come through the sack to bring around 3rd down.
Kate, that was so good, really, on two levels there defensively. Number one, with an athletic quarterback, you've got to keep him in the pocket. They did. And then more importantly, and in this case, you got to finish him. Job well done.
Daniels throwing on third. He's in
Oh,
trouble.
this
Gets
is
brought down
blitz.
again.
Oh, okay, I got
And
something.
a couple of really good plays, Brock, made back-to-back behind the line to bring up fourth down.
And it's fourth down.
Here's Jake Moody for the field goal. Ball on the left hash for this 41-yarder. Moody knocks it through, and they've taken back the lead.
Dependable kicker, man. That is a coach's best friend. Saves him so much stress to have a guy he can really trust to go out and hit it from that distance consistently. Because from that far out, no kick is a guarantee.
Out to kick it away. Here's Moody. And this is going to bounce out of the end zone, so they will set up shop at the 35.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Cowboys have it in great field position as they come up to the line, 1st and 10. Up the gut they go with Williams. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. Pickup of 12 on that play. And that'll be good for a Dallas 1st down.
Well, more often than not, it's the passing game that's asked to go from 1st down to 1st down in just one play. But when you get that big play potential on the ground, jeez, it just infuses your offense with confidence.
This great effort winds up getting him well into enemy territory before he's brought down. The end result there, 15 yards and a first. New set of downs for them. They'll start at the 38.
1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
1st down, here's Dak. It's everything he has under this one. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. His first target doesn't lead to his first catch. So that brings up 2nd down.
Yeah, here we go. Wide eight. Here we go. Go to 54. Go to 54. Wide eight. 26.
Throwing again is Dak. This is complete to Ferguson on left. And he's down inside the red zone before hitting the deck. The Cowboys signaling for their first time out. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
So a new set of downs. Here we go. 1st and 10.
Yeah, here we go. 46. Wide eight. 26.
Dak to the air here. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Working across the middle, Brock, it is tough for anybody to make plays through all that mess, even when you're the biggest and baddest pass catcher on the roster.
But as a tight end, you're going to be disappointed because that's what you're paid to do. It's one thing for those undersized receivers you talk about. It's another one for these big tight ends. You are paid to make that catch through contact, and he couldn't do it.
On 2nd down, a run with Williams. Running in the red zone. And they're going to have 1st and goal after he picked up a nice chunk there.
These running backs love getting into the open field, and the best of them, they're not even looking at the man right in front of them. They're looking at that next level to get a chunk run like that.
They'll break the huddle and come up on 1st and goal. Now here's Prescott. Brings it in. And he's brought down real close to that goal line at the 1. Now a timeout taken by the offense, and we're going to see if they try for 2 plays here or just try the field goal right now. It's 2nd and goal.
Yeah, here we go. Wide eight.
Sanders. And he falls through the defense.
Big.
The Cowboys take the lead just before halftime. Manage that clock beautifully down to the final moments, Brock, and they get the score just before halftime.
That doesn't change the theme of the halftime speech, but I guarantee you it adds some enthusiasm to the tone. That was awesome.
That one right down the middle. And the Cowboys take a 4-point lead.
17. Brendan Aubrey to kick off.
Time left for maybe a return plus a play here as they send this away. Samuel now to return it. Showing a little burst so far. He's hauled down on what is the final play of our first half.
Brendan Aubrey to kick off for the Cowboys.
The first half controlled by the offenses, Brock. Let's see if the defenses can take over in the second half. We're underway. Samuel now to return it. And he's brought down inside the 20 on an uneventful effort.
Washington.
Oh, man. It's supposed to be cold tomorrow. It's cold as shit here. Niggas got on one coat and everything. Not as cold as it was earlier. I ain't got no antenna on my damn TV, so I can't see the weather. Huh? Oh, yeah, I do. Come on. Goddamn hand, my hand. I got that hand hurt like this right now. Oh, yeah, I gotta finish this game. That's it. This V was on.
Over first and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
Oh, Buckley had already been on.
Here comes first and 10.
Let's go now. Go street. Hawk 70. Hawk 70.
Out of the gun, Daniels. Brought in right side by McLaurin. And they're able to drive him out as he reaches the 45. It's a pickup of 26. And that's good for a Washington first down.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted them. They wanted them on a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after.
It's 6 minutes.
Just one play into this drive, and they're already sitting on their own 45.
Here we go. Shot.
Daniels on first down. That's going to be dropped off for Krosky Merritt. And they do get him down, but the damage is done. He scoots down inside the 35-yard line. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that first down.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, it's difficult on a defense.
Here we go.
They'll motion him out of the backfield. On first down, here's Daniels.
Oh, I was taking
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. It's 3 sacks for the game so far. Brings up second down.
That can remind what it was.
Hold the ready.
Daniels setting up the play action. And this one too far in front of him. It's incomplete. Well, he already has himself one interception in his game, partner, and throws like that are going to find him another if he isn't careful.
Yep, those are the throws you want to intersperse and sprinkle into your passing game, because if they become the norm and you're constantly thrown into coverage, that's when one pick becomes two, two becomes three, and on and on and on.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have third down here. Here he goes, third and long.
Right,
This
so
has been a trend, yet another interception. And the Cowboys take over inside the 35 after the interception. The Spirit in return.
You know what this is, Kate? This is the practice field coming to life, really on both sides of the ball. Right, you watch defensive coaches preach all the time, and they work on these returns to get to the near sideline, everybody to get a block. And then for those offensive players to show the effort to go chase that down so it's not a pick six. Yeah, it stinks for the offense, but that was the practice field coming to life for everybody to see.
Getting out to his left.
Oh, why did I do that bullshit?
Picked off. That's Bobby Wagner. They'll take over at their own 40 after the turnover.
This is one of those moments, Kate, as a quarterback, when you're jogging off the field, I'm not even going to look at my defense. They gave me the ball, and all I did was give it right back to that other offense.
Commanders starting out in a good spot here as they get set. First and 10.
Get it. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
Shaking off the pick quickly. Who's going to throw? Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free.
No, he knocked it down. He knocked it out of his hand.
This is a guy who's used to embracing contact, Brock. Usually makes catches in spite of it, but I guess it's tough for anybody to make a play every time.
Yeah, I think these tight ends today, Kate, spend as much time in the old ice bath as just about anybody. And when you don't make that catch and you take the contact, well, that stings like the first seconds in the
get you
ice.
fucking shit.
That play
No, I
right
didn't,
there
dude.
goes to show
Nah, I ain't saying shit.
take any completion for granted. Even some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
No connection on the last play, and now it's third down. They'll air it out on third. Buys time, rolling right. Nabs along that sideline. Samuel. And he's able to move past the 45 before going out.
You know, I like the completion. You never turn down a completion. That's just not the right throw to make in that spot to move the chains.
Okay,
So it looks like they're going to line up and go for this. 4th and 4.
ready.
They'll empty the backfield and motion him out.
Ready, ready.
He's back to throw. It's caught by McLaurin. And he's taken down directly on that 43-yard line. So an 11-yard gain to back up the considerable gamble to go for it there on 4th down, Brock. They're moving the chains. First and 10 from the 43.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
Tight end in motion right. Daniels is going to throw again.
Oh,
It's caught by his
This
tight end.
nigga's slow, anyway.
And the stop comes at the 15-yard line as he gets them into the red zone. A 28-yard pickup there. And that's going to give the Commanders a first down.
Oh,
So many cool fundamentals on display right there, Kate. Look the ball into your hands, number one. Don't turn your eyes away from it before it gets to you. And then when you've got that catch secured, snap that head forward and find that space upfield to turn a good play into a great play.
They'll motion him out of the backfield. Throwing on first down, Daniels. Another catch for McLaurin. And they get him right at the line of scrimmage.
Defense all over that throw. You could just smell it. They just smelled that football coming their way, and that's as good as an incompletion. They're going to be in a good spot. Second down coming up.
Blitz is there, and he goes down. And the sack forces a now tougher third down.
Daniels sacked. A loss of 7 yards.
good job,
Offensive line fast.
3rd
Third and long for him here.
Oh, dude.
Deron Bland has it. And the Cowboys are stopped a little beyond the 10-yard line on the return.
Intercepted. The Cowboys take over first and
Get the
10.
pistol formation here first as they come to the line.
Here we go, 40.
Handoff here to Sanders. Powering his way forward a bit. Give him about 6 there to begin this drive.
That run may not have gotten you a first, but sure, nice little run to set the table.
I don't want to hear that. I, oh. Oh. Like,
Last run got him 7. Here comes 2nd and 3.
I see.
Dak now from the gun. This one falls incomplete. Gonna have to wait a little longer for his catch.
I sent her a text.
And now it's 3rd and short.
You know exactly what he's thinking. Hopefully next time it's a little bit easier. The degree of difficulty
You
of that
do
run,
that.
throwing a double coverage, odds are against you.
Shit.
Sanders running dead ahead. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Okay, you know me, I can't resist. I thought we might have needed the old Gene Steratore index card down there. Making a really close measurement to see if he got the first down.
Excuse me.
So the right call was made. He got just enough to move the chains.
Yeah! Here we go, line 8.
First down, and they go right back to it. And he's going to get forward for a gain of about 7 on that run. It's 2nd down.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that first down marker.
To throw is Prescott. That's too
Mm.
close, and it's
That man got in my way.
not on the same page with his tight end. But still plenty of options left on 3rd and short.
That's a throw at this level. With so much speed and length, you got to be real careful. Rarely do you find a clean window down the middle. Got to be absolutely perfect, and it wasn't there.
Trying the inside handoff to Sanders. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop it. It's a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the first.
And they won't even show me how many yards he got no more.
They go right back to Sanders. Some good running here as he gets him 7 on that first down carry.
That does not show up on any explosive stat sheet, but let me tell you, Kate, that's the real deal right there. You run for that kind of yardage consistently in the NFL, you do set yourself up for success.
Yeah, here we go. I take line 8.
Here's Sanders once more. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away.
An offensive group really hoped he was going to get it all right there, reset it back to first down. But instead, the defense, they're not going to let anything come easy. And their fight is giving them a chance to stall things out on a 3rd and short.
On the give, it's Sanders. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
That is your old
Oh, this ain't even my starting running back, is it?
Don't even think about throwing it. Just rush it ahead and get what you need.
First down.
It's number 33.
All right.
Oh, she's still right there.
A run here with Sanders. And he gets this all the way to 25 before they stop it. That play good for 17 and a first down.
17 yards. That's another Cowboys first down.
Just 1 quarter remaining in this one. It's the Cowboys who have it with the lead, but the win not secure just yet. And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10.
Yeah! Here we go! All right, hey.
Against to Sanders, running right. No repeat success of that last run as he only is able to get back to the line on this play. So some immediate revenge for that last play, Brock. I don't know. What do you think? Is it going to take away the pain from giving up that big run the prior play?
Not necessarily, because it really does take a group failure to give up a big run like that in the NFL, but it also takes a whole lot of teamwork to knock them behind the sticks. Job well done there.
And it's another 1st down on this drive. Man, this time they're into 1st and goal.
It's a gain of 20. That's good for a Cowboys 1st down.
Yeah!
1st and goal at the 7-yard line.
They'll run with Sanders. And they make a stop at the last minute. It's a gain down to the 1. He gets him 6, and that's going to bring up 2nd and goal.
Brings up 2nd and goal.
Yeah, here we go! All right, hey. 26.
Sanders on the shotgun handoff. And he gets in. Touchdown! The Cowboys pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. For the point after, here's Aubrey.
The kicker on for the extra point.
Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Cowboys drive their lead to 11.
Cowboys 28, Commanders 17. Brandon Aubrey to kick off for the Cowboys.
Aubrey now to kick this one away. Moore with a return. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
Moore on the return. Washington will take over 1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
All right, the Washington offense is set. Here comes 1st and 10.
Here we go, here we go!
Daniels from the pistol. He had it for a moment, but nice defensive play to Jordan Hughes, incomplete. That was intended for Deebo Samuel. So it's 2nd down coming up. Well, even with the pick on that last drive, partner, he is showing no hesitation whatsoever.
Now, in order to play this game, Kate, at this level, you've got to be aggressive. You can't let a previous mistake really affect your next decision. I'll say this as well. In the NFL, you throw into coverage too many times, there can be more interceptions.
An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
That's just simply one of those situations, Kate, where I think you and I got to tip our cap to the defense. Really took away everybody. There was no outlet, and only an incompletion could be had.
3rd and long. They're going to throw. Deep shot off his back foot. Oh, brother, it's another interception. Picked off by Malik Hooker. And the Cowboys take over once again after forcing his 4th interception of the night. Oh, man, Brock, those other leaders on that sideline, they've got to sit him down and calm him down. 3 consecutive drives now where he's thrown an interception.
Yeah, this defense is just all over him, seeing every throw, anticipating these routes before they're even run. When he's dropping back to throw, and I know this feeling, it's horrible as a quarterback. It feels like there's 20 defenders out there on this defense.
Call it 9 yards. Looked like a first for a moment. It's 2nd and 1.
2nd and a yard at the 38-yard line.
Here we go, here we go. Wide eight. 26.
Here's Sanders. And they shut him down on this one. They get him behind the line, and that should push him out of field goal range. Ooh, talk about a bad look there, Brock. Going jumbo set and still moving backwards after that play.
I don't think you're talking to this defense, Kate, because I think they thought that was an excellent look to knock that thing backwards.
Yeah, good point, good point.
Wide eight. 26.
3rd down. Here's Davis. Now the grass wasn't greener on the outside outside, Brock. He's tracked down out there. That loses yards. Fourth down coming up. With each carry he gets, Brock, I'm starting to wonder, is this going to be the last touch that he gets in this game? Because it hasn't been a great performance for him.
No, individually, collectively, and you can look up front, right? They've just not been winning the battle enough push, enough drive to get this running game going.
The lead looks safe, but the Penals staying down. They're going for this.
Yeah, here we go. I take 47. What do you think?
Dak off the play fake. To send it right before he gets to that 30-yard line. So an 11-yard gain to back up the considerable gamble to go for it there on fourth down, Brock. They're moving the chains.
At the 32-yard line.
First and 10 from the 32. Davis up the middle. And he's going to get inside the defense's 30 here. Looks to be a gain of about 6 on the play.
I'm not kidding you, Kate. A run of that length at the NFL level, honestly, is the equivalent of a run of 15-plus at the high school level. It's hard in the run game to make yards, and they just got a very successful one.
And he stopped just before he reaches the red zone at the 21. They'll say he got 5 there, but Brock, all they care about is the first down that comes with it.
First and 10 at the 21-yard line.
Prescott to sneak it. Still going to touch him down after a short pickup.
Some good news, bad news on this call. Good news is he gets some positive yards. You stay ahead of the chains. Bad news, Kate,
I don't know what the fuck that was.
That's another body blow, another hit on your quarterback.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8. Sending him on the dime. And he's going to work ahead for a couple here. It's 3rd down now.
This is why it's so important not to overcommit to the team's lead runner. It went to a secondary ball carrier, and they cut him down for a big red zone stop.
Quite the drive they're putting together here, partner. This is the 9th play event as they get set for 3rd and 6. Throw here, 3rd down. The shot to the end zone is incomplete. So they take their shot for the end zone, Brock, rather than focusing on that first down marker. And now they've got a decision to make.
Yeah, I think with that incompletion, they made the decision. You better send that field goal team on. They took their shot. They just couldn't finish it.
Aubrey puts it through. We've reached the 2-minute warning from Dallas. Cowboys nearing a win here with a 14-point lead.
Brandon Aubrey to kick off for the Cowboys.
Aubrey now to kick this one away. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
Their own 35-yard line.
Commanders starting out in a good spot here as they get set. 1st and 10. Not deterred by that pitch. He's throwing again. Finds him over the middle. And the tackle's made just beyond midfield at the 48. A pickup of 17. And that's good for a Washington first down.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
Still has some space inside the 35. And he nearly gets them into the red zone as he's down at the 22. The Commanders take a timeout. They're first. Need to work as quick as you can here, Brock. 2 timeouts left, down 2 scores. It's first down. Daniels. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's got it inside the 15 before going out.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on second down. That playbook is wide open.
After a good pickup, they're set up with second and short.
Here we go, here we go. Hey,
Tight end going in motion here. To the air again, Daniels. And that was probably their last gasp. It's intercepted. Through the defense it goes. Room to burn. The 40. Into the red zone.
Hey, good games, yo, man.
He's either getting away with his eyes or his feet. Interception on the previous drive, and this defense once again.
I ran that bitch all the way back.
For the point after, here's Aubrey.
Oh, motherfucker.
This hit, it is wide left and no good.
Brandon Aubrey to kick off.
That didn't real cut on 5.
Wasn't accurate on the extra point, but he should be able to keep this between the sidelines, hopefully, as he sends this away. Moore with a return.
That's not like burnt off. It's but they might still feel bad.
To the 27.
Y'all supposed to go back and check.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. Daniels coming back after that pick. Into the hands of his running back, Krosky Merritt. And he crosses the sideline a yard or two beyond, it looks like the 30.
Just get this guy touches.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Win, just find unique ways to get this running back the ball, and over time, he's going to make you pay.
That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. And that brings up 3rd down.
6 yards to go.
Here we go, set. 70, Timberwolf.
To the air on 3rd and long. That is caught. He's got ground. And he's taken down as he takes this to the 38. Washington calls it 2nd timeout. And they're still going to have one left at their disposal.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
This is thrown towards a defender instead. Man, he's the one who makes a play on football. That's not what this offense wants. Incomplete on 1st down.
You know, it's one thing to tell a quarterback not to telegraph a pass. It's quite another to fundamentally do the right things. You got to use your eyes to move defenders in this league, especially on your primary target.
After the incompletion, still at the 38, it's 2nd and 10. Again, Daniels to the air. That's complete to Zach Ertz. He runs this to the 25 before being brought down. Final timeout taken by the Commanders. And now they're powerless to stop that clock with a timeout at least.
Ready?
Running back sent in motion.
Ready?
To throw again, it's Daniels. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. And it sets up 2nd down.
As a defense, you got to see the pass. You got to time up your hit, and you got to jar that ball loose. Not a lot of offensive players are hanging on to that one through a well-placed hit.
Another try from the 25. It's 2nd and 10.
Ready?
Motioning the tight end now.
Ready?
2nd down and 10. Daniels. Completed over the middle. And this one doesn't go far.
Well, he saw his guys pick up the blitz. Well, he felt them pick it up anyway if he wasn't looking at him. But with their effort on his behalf, I think this QB felt owed to them and the group up front to find somebody to get a completion, so that effort up front wasn't in vain.
Daniels throwing on 3rd. Pressure coming, and they take him down. And now it's 5 sacks for them in this one. Man, this defense is eating. Latest brings up fourth down. They're going to go for it here, trailing in the fourth. Desperation time here. That's caught. It's McLaurin downfield. And they are
Good game,
so
Jay.
off the field. They had to go for it. Defense knew it was coming. That's a turnover on downs. So the Cowboys take the win here in Arlington. This was a game they had circled a long time ago, Brock. You bring a division rival into your building, you want to make a statement at their expense and get that W.
We know it's not just an axiom, right, that it's so hard to win any game in the NFL. It is. They're difficult to do. But a division rival in your own building, it almost feels like a must-win, and that's the juice they played with today.
This has been another edition of the NFL on EA Sports. With all our crew here and my broadcast partner, Brock Heward, I'm Kate Scott. The Cowboys are winners as we say so long from Dallas.
They had like 3 or 4 different running backs, man. Sanders had 96 yards. Devontae Williams had 202 yards.
You're probably good. I'm not buying though. Y'all play low and 90 times.
Free gators and shit. You say he ain't trying to hear that shit, huh? And look at your stats: 2 TDs, 400 yards, 59.5 completion rate. I had 1 TD, 65 yards, and 29.4 completion. Ain't no way I should have won that game. You ain't gonna play no more. Man, ain't got it either, man. I just like playing the game, win or lose. That's what I'm saying. Win or lose. If I lose, I lose. If I win, I win. It just feels good when I win. That's all. Yeah.
Yeah,